Open your eyes to the world of Blythe, the wide-eyed world of Blythe. Pull her ring, see her do her thing, she'll change her eyes for you.
The Blythe doll, whose eyes changed from green to blue to pink to brown, was manufactured in 1972 and was so unpopular that she was only on the market for 1 year. However, with her rediscovery 20 years later by doll collectors, she has been given a second lease of life. By using the theories of Alfred Gell on agency and distributed personhood, Blythe can be seen through processes of customization and mimesis to have a life of her own. For one young girl, whose eyes also changed colour, she had instant appeal. During the 1990s, she became collectible, and I decided to rescue my Blythe from the dusty attic at my mother's house. But she had suffered the fate of many a rare collectible, given away to a jumble sale by a house-proud, tidy, and clearly uncaring mother. So, I did what every self-respecting anthropologist would do. I went shopping. Online, a huge world of doll collecting opens up. Feminist scholars who theorise doll collecting tend, as Miriam Formanek-Brunel suggests, and I quote, to have been influenced by the Frankfurt School and have interpreted dolls as passive agents of a hegemonic patriarchal culture in which girls are passive consumers. End quote. Blythe collectors, on the other hand, while not girls, but usually women and men, demonstrate a distinct lack of passivity. Blythe owners often spend a lot of time, effort and money customising their dolls, or paying others to do so for them. Compared to Barbie, whose head is moulded in one piece that resists physical alteration, Blythe's unique construction of different plastics allow for the eye chips to be readily exchanged, or for the full eye mechanism to be removed completely and replaced with new or self-made alternatives. And while it takes a long time to do, the scalp can also be rerouted. Likewise, the makeup can be sand-matted and different looks achieved. Very little is done to the body except for dressing her, and many people describe how they learned to sew or crochet in order to do just that. Blythe's lack of accessories turns out to be one of her attractions and affordances.
Hello, my name is Linda Kearns and I'm a Blythe doll collector. I collect Blythe dolls because they have a lot of personality, they can be easily customised, and that means that you can have a one-of-a-kind doll.
Many customised dolls take on the projected fantasies of their owners, from sweet to creepy cute, from famous people such as Iman, to tribute to The Cure's Robert Smith, 70s Blythe to Vampire Blythe. But an interesting feature of collectors is that there is also a deliberate mimesis being enacted also. Gina Garin, who is widely credited with being the instigator of the Blythe revival.
I found out about it because people knew I collected dolls, and they said, oh, there's a doll that looks just like you. So I went online, I'll find it for you next. I went online and found Blythe, and I was like, oh my God, she doesn't like me.
Becky Stern from Craft Scene made a self-portrait Blythe with green eye chips she painted herself, freckles, and she used her own hair.
I made her a self-portrait with this matching knee brace too.
Many collectors use photos of Blythe to represent themselves on social network sites. Mimesis allows Blythe to become a stand-in, a representative, blending her personality with her owner's. This suggests the owner appreciates and replicates her own self in order to develop her ongoing biography by exploring what it means to look the way she does. Photography sites like Flickr are full of examples where Blythe stands in for her owner in holiday snaps. Emotions are attributed to her in photo essays and videos.
As soon as you put the eye chips in, you can sort of start to see what she's going to be like. If they're going to be cheeky or if they're going to be shy. And yeah, and the hair, I suppose. So the hair and the eyes, I think, are the main features that decide who they're going to be.
The partability that photography permits suggests the doll's agency. Does the doll actually possess agency? Gell talks a lot about dolls and suggests that they exhibit an external agency, one projected on them by their owners.
Well, I bet Casey doesn't have scary dreams. Let's take a look. Nope, nothing bad in there. See? Maybe you could just try to be like her, huh?
Ripley, she doesn't have bad dreams because she's just a piece of plastic.
Right.
A further reading of Gell, however, suggests that he may not have considered the way that external agency can develop into an internal one. Gell argues that idols contain the agency within them and act independently of people on the outside. Paul Copeland of PucciCollective.com certainly suggests this when he says, "Blythe has introduced me to some of the finest people I've ever met. Blythe people have heart, and if you really don't, Blythe will eventually reveal your true colours. You can't fool that face." Blythe dolls circulate in social scenes, both on the internet as pictures and in real life as they attend collectors' meetings. Meetups, named after the internet site meetup.com, are now scattering across the world. Collectors socialise, compare dolls and swap customising tips. There are annual beauty and photography competitions, as well as charity events. Blythe facilitates the mediation of social and economic relations between collectors. This convergence of the doll's mutability with photography and the independent life she can have on social networking sites and allowing collectors and owners to meet and socialise that really suggests the doll's agency. Well, this all looked like a lot of fun, and I was excited to reacquaint myself with Blythe in person and join in. However, original dolls like the one I had are very rare and sell online for upwards of £1,000. My mother now regrets being so house-proud. The Neo Blythe that went into production in the late 90s sells new for upwards of £70, and on a student budget all I could afford was a miniature Neo Blythe. Undaunted, I made her some clothes and started to photograph her. Photographing Blythe is a lesson in perspective. Relations of space and place are reconfigured as we enter her world so that she can re-enter ours. Blythe offers a route of access, as Gell puts it, for developing an ongoing biography.